Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grow with Dezi. My name is Desiree Foster Collins, and I am a leadership development and personal growth coach with the John Maxwell team. And I am super excited to be here with you tonight. So, this is not my normal time. I'm normally on at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, but I needed to jump on live tonight a little earlier because I've got some family stuff that I want to do. And so, want to make sure that I've got the time to do that and spend the time with my kids that I need to spend. So I hope that you guys have had a wonderful day. Happy Tuesday to you. We are, wow, we are 6 months in. It's just kind of crazy to me to see how fast this year is going by with everything that we've been experiencing this year already. So I wanted to, for tonight's topic, as you all know, I've got a community that is called the Girl Ask Me Anything community. And so we've got a group of women there that are just simply amazing. And it's a space where you have the ability to discover your potential, develop your strengths, and design your success your way. So we would love for you to be there. And we have a hashtag that's going called hashtag built for this. You were made for this moment right here, right now. And your excellence, your commitment to completion begins right here, right now. Purpose is not something that you go outside of yourself for, but it's something that God has already put inside of you. And you can access it right here, right now. So, hashtag built for this. If you're a woman that is built for this and you agree with that, you can go ahead and put that in the comments below and say, I am hashtag built for this. So tonight's topic is it's just a part of the process. It is just a part of the process. I want to give a shout out to David Patterson with Guiding Heroes. I just had an amazing conversation with him on the law of trade-offs from the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by our mentor, Dr. John Maxwell, and just a great conversation about, what are you willing to give up to grow up? What do you need to change in your life? And if you did not get a chance to check out that conversation, please see below on my page. I tried to do a watch party, so it'll be available for you. But there's just a lot of depth and a lot of insight in that conversation. And so I welcome you to come and listen to it and check it out, and then go follow his page on Guiding Heroes, his group, Guiding Heroes. So tonight we are going to be talking about you got to just go through the process. It's a part of the process. And one of the things that I'm talking about is the idea of, why is it that we give up? We seem to admire people who have the grit and the stick-to-itiveness, and they don't give up. It's like, there's something about them that really just draws us to them. And we admire people that just never seem to give up. But yet most of us, we realize that we give up far too quickly. So yesterday, we talked about the opinions of others. One of the reasons why that we lose our way towards working towards the success that we want to have, whether that's a goal, a dream, whatever it is that you want to achieve, that God has put on your heart for you to do, some idea that He's inspired inside of you to bring to this world to help make an impact on some other person, to help make this world better, whatever that is. And we can sometimes lose our way. And so caring about the opinions of other people more than what you think is a part of that problem. More than what God thinks is part of that problem. Well, what I want to talk to you about tonight is the idea of how to use failure properly. Failure is a wonderful tool. And yet so many of us shy away and we're scared to fail. When we use failure properly, we need to get very comfortable with the fact that it is a part of the process towards success. It's a part of the success model. We need to learn how to fail properly. I've heard the saying, if you're going to fail, fail big and get it over with really, really quickly. So that way you can lose all the excuses of what if, so that you can keep on going to your what's next, right? Um, Here's the thing, guys. You will rarely find the perfect way to do anything. Rarely. Ever. Say that with me. I will rarely find the perfect way to do anything. Especially when we try the first time. I can remember um, John John Maxwell talking about the very, very first book that he ever wrote, and how he toiled and labored over this book. And he just knew it was, I mean, he worked so hard to write this book, and it had 100 pages and about 30 chapters. And as he tells the story, he says, you know what, it was a terrible book, is what he says. Now, if you know anything about John Maxwell is the leadership guru. He has written more books on leadership than any other author. He is one of the greats. And to hear him tell this story about the first book that he wrote, and how awful it was, and and knowing him and who he is now, and what he's been in my life, and the books and the learning that I've received from him, the mentoring that I've received from him, just like, oh my gosh, how can you be bad, John? Everybody has a start, right? That's the point. We are never going to do anything right, like perfect or best, the first time we try. It is so incredibly important that we understand that failure is just a result that we don't desire. It is an undesired result. That is all it is. Now, for me, as a recovering perfectionist, this was something that I have had to work my way into understanding and grow my way into understanding, because failure would always feel like a personal sting to who I was. And I would internalize failure as if I had become a failure, when that's not true. Failure is a part of the process towards you making your way to success. And when we understand that, and when we realize that, it takes away the sting and the power that we can give to failure, so that we can get up, dust ourselves off, and try again. That's a part of the process. It's a lot simpler than it is to do. What I meant to say is, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. It is something that if you've been used to doing a certain way all of your life, or thinking about a certain way all your life, and applying that to yourself as if it's a reflection on you, it's a shift that we have to make in our minds, to say, no, okay, this choice that I made here was not successful, so what's next? What's the next move that I need to make? Failure says nothing about you. If you don't get anything else out of this short live tonight, understand that failing says nothing about you. It is just an undesired result. You got to get up, and you just got to learn, and you got to try again. I'll put it like this. You get to learn, and you get to try again. We're never going to do our best work the very first time we try. But we can keep trying, and we can succeed a little bit more and a little bit more. Now, I'm talking to my friends out there, my sophisticated entrepreneurs out there, or my sophisticated wannapreneurs. Now, if you're wondering why I'm saying sophisticated, I'm talking to all my girlfriends out there that are 40 and over. And we had, like last week, I had the Beat the Busy challenge, and we talked about, the things that we find ourselves getting busy doing as opposed to doing the things that we need to do so that we can be prepared to set it and have things in line for our businesses to take on our clients and to get paid and to be able to execute on the goal that we have. Now, if you're coaching or training, or if you're selling a product or whatever it is. So we talked about that busyness and we went through those steps. Sometimes when we allow fear to dominate, that's where that, thinking that we've become a failure, we've allowed fear to take up space and we've given it more power than what it should have. And we can find ourselves getting very busy and not being and doing the things that we ought to do so that we can get to have the things that we want to have. And so if you are one of my sophisticated entrepreneurs, or you're a sophisticated wantrepreneur, and you want to, okay, let's pull back the covers. You guys hear all the kids out there? They're having a great time. If you want to pull back the covers on what keeps you so busy from you being the person that you need to be so that you can do the things that you need to do, jump on into that challenge. It's absolutely no cost to you. So it's there. I posted it in the link. But understanding that we just need to learn new things, and we need to try again, and then we need to fail, and we need to try again, because it's just a part of the process. So that is my point for today. Failure is just a part of the process. Fall in love with the process, and you'll be able to see how incredibly far you can go. Because God did not deposit that gift inside of you for you to sit on it and not use it. Yes, I understand timing has to be right. And yes, we have to have things in place in order to execute. But all we need to do is take that very next step. You get to choose on how you allow the fear of failure to stop you from moving towards your very next step. So thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Coach Dezi. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me on #BuiltForThis, because you were made for this moment, right here, right now. Finish what you started. I'll see you soon. Take care.